Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of MLB 17, the show, Red Sox franchise mode, and today we'll be covering game number 48 to game number 50, but right here we reach out to trade to the San Diego Padres for Trevor Cahill. As you guys know that for the past few days I did scout, well I did not scout, but I did trade for Scott Kazmaier, but right now we have another starting pitcher who is going to play for us, the Boston Red Sox. But so far, right now, we have two. We've gained two more or starting pitchers. But of course, now we have pretty much a lot of starting pitchers. But still, Scott Kazmaier is a lefty, and of course, in the starting rotation, now I have 4 out of 5 of them are lefties. So I have to find a quality right-handed pitcher. So Trevor Cahill is going to be in the rotation. So Scott Kiersmeyer is going to be in the bullpen, especially his job is probably we are losing a huge game or we're winning a big game. He is going to help us and pitch for the remainder of the innings of the game. But right here is Drew Smiley. He's going to take the mound today, having a record of 6-2 with an ERA of 4.33. And here's the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners: Gene Segura, Jared Dyson, Robinson Cano, Kyle Seager, Mitch Haniger, Danny Valencia, Ben Gamel, Tyler Motter, and also Mike Suzino are going to be in the starting lineup for the Mariners. But right here is Rick Porcello pitching a very good game. Pitched 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, but still I think he only lost one run or 2 runs or something like that. But right here is Henry Ramirez hitting a guess pitch right inside the zone, and the ball delivers to the center field for a base hit, and Mookie Betts is going to score. And of course, Rick Porcello continued to perform his Mitch Moore, and what a great play by him, and good covers by Rick Porcello. An 0-2 pitch to Mike Suzino. He goes down on strike with a curveball at the bottom of the zone. And here's Jared Dyson. Hits a curveball to Dustin Pedroia. Throws it at first for an out. And here's a 1-1 pitch to Henry Ramirez. And he hits a high fly ball. The ball travels fast to right center field, and the ball goes to the bullpen for a 2-run home run. That's the 6th home run for Henry Ramirez. The ball travels 396 feet far, and we are extending the lead to 3-0. And look at that pitch once again. The ball kind of pretty high, but what a great job by Henry Ramirez to just kind of stay with the ball, go to the opposite field, try not to pull the ball, and he of course did a great job with that. And here's the Danny Valencia hitting a ground ball to Dustin Pedroia, and that's retired the side. And here's Suzino once again, hits a ground ball, a weak ground ball to center. Bogarts throws him out with a good throw. And here's Jared Dyson, goes down on strike with a 2-seamer looking at the outside of the zone, you can say. And here's Robinson Cano, goes down on strike with a curveball at the bottom of the zone. And here's drop third strike. Christian Vasquez throws him out. And here's Malta, I believe, hits a pop-up with man on first and third. It popped up to retire the side. He sent it Bogarts. Hits a ground ball up to the middle for a base hit, and that's an RBI single for him. Mitch Moreland is going to score. Chris Young advanced to the third base with man on first and third. And here's Jackie Bradley Jr. hitting a soft tapper, high tapper right in front of the mound, and it was too late for the pitcher to kind of throw him out, and that's an infield single. 1 RBI is going to score, and that's Chris Young. It's Christian Vasquez, currently who is pretty hot in this game for the past few series or for the past few games. He hits a double down the line, and 1 run is going to score, and we are extending the lead to 8-0, I believe, if not 6-0. I'm sorry about that. But here's Rick Porcello strikes out Gene Segura. A good pitch right there is Chris Young. 2-1 pitch to him, hitting a number 3 ball. But this time it goes out for a home run right over the monster, and that's the 3rd home run for him. For Chris Young, 356 feet far, and you can tell there's a little glitch with that swing right there. But nevertheless, it was a great game for us offensively. Once again, it turns out our offense is just fantastic, especially against the Texas Rangers with a lot of a home run rally, that kind of thing. Here's Tyler Malter hitting a ground ball up the middle, and Ben Gamel is going to score, I believe, who's from second base. So here's a 3-2 pitch to Jared Dyson, hitting a ground ball to center. Bogarts throws him out, and that's the end of the ball game. It was a great game, to be honest. That was a 7-0 game, 7-1 game. Even though Purcello gave up the run in the ninth inning, I believe he was about to go for distance, but I think well, it's not him. I think Tyler Thronberg kind of destroyed the shutout game, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win. I kind of take that as well. But right now we move on to the second game of the series against Seattle Mariners. Currently we have a record of 28 games, winning 28 games and losing 20. And as you guys can know that we are 8 games ahead of the 500 mark. And here's Eduardo Rodriguez. That's his 9th start so far, with a record of 4-2, and his ERA is 2.22, 6 walks and only 64 strikes out. And here's the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Right here, I kind of mixed that up. I mean the order of the scene, but it doesn't matter. Here's Chris Histon, 6 star with a record of 1-3. His ERA is really high, 6.75. That was kind of disappointing, and he has 13 walks and 18 strikes out. And here's the starting lineup for our team this time: Mookie Betts, Andrew Benintendi, Dustin Pedroia, Henley Ramirez, Mitch Moreland, and Bogarts, Pablo Sandoval, Sandy Leon, and also Jackie Bradley Jr. Right here, man on first and second. Mitch Moreland hits a high fly ball right over the right center fielders, and that is going to be a double for sure. 2 runs are going to score. Andrew Benintendi and also Pedroia scored from first and third, and we're taking an early 2-0 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley Jr. hitting a no doubt home run. A 2-run home run next to the pesky pole. I can't really see the ball where the ball travels, but I know that ball is gone for sure. 366 feet to right field, and that's the second home run for him. Look at that once again. You can tell that slider is kind of pinned at the top of the zone, and it's hard for Jackie Bradley Jr. not to hit a bomb at least with that pitch. But definitely it was a great start for us. And here's a 1-0 pitch to Dustin Pedroia, hitting a line drive. Well, obviously the outfield is playing pretty deep, but look at this play by Andrew Benintendi. The infielders caught sleeping, and of course Andrew Benintendi scores all the way from first base only with a single. That was amazing. And here's Gene Segura hitting an RBI single, a flare, not really a hard line drive. And the runner from second is going to score easily. So we are so they got one back, 5-1. A 3-2 pitch to Kyle Seager, hitting a 2-run bomb right there to center field, and Jackie Bradley Jr. just looks at it, and the ball is gone. That's an 11th home run for Kyle Seager, 408 feet far, and it was definitely a bomb right there to the center. Obviously, probably that one is the even though it's not the furthest of the ballpark, but still is quite far, except if you hit a home run to the triangle. But this time was a great hit by him. And here's Henley Ramirez hitting a line drive to right field, and Mitch Haniger, and he dives one with a diving catch, full extended grab, and Henley Ramirez, I think he was pretty upset with that. He should have got that one to base hit instead. Mitch Haniger got that one. Here's Christian Vasquez. As I said, he is hot as a chili right there. Another RBI single. 2 consecutive games with RBI for him, and definitely he is pretty good in our team. And here's Craig Kimbrell earning his 13 saves, and Gene Segura flies out to Jackie Bradley Jr. And that's how the game ends, guys. 6-3. It was a great game, to be honest. Eduardo did a pretty decent job, but that home run kind of bummed that off. But still, offensively, we turned out pretty great. not bad of a performance. And here's the play of the game. Mitch Moreland going 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. And Eduardo Rodriguez pitched only 5.2 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, and also 3 walks. I think, well, in my opinion, I think that was pretty high as a pitcher. So right now we took the first 2 games, but right now we have to face the game series finale against Seattle Mariners, especially when you have to face Felix the King, Felix Hernandez, the ace, and the core, the heart of Seattle Mariners are going to pitch for us. But right here, don't forget Trevor Cahill is going to pitch for us in this game, making his Red Sox debut. So far, his record is not that good, but still a right-handed pitcher is needed in this team. And here's Felix Hernandez, the King, with a ERA of 3.92. That was pretty high, to be honest, with the record of 42. And here's the lineup for the both team: Mookie Betts, Andrew Benintendi, Dustin Pedroia, Henry Ramirez, Mitch Moore, Sander Bogarts, Chris Young, Pablo Sandoval, Sandy Leon, Gene Seguras, Jarek Dyson, Robinson Cano, Kyle Seager, Danny Valencia, Ben Gamel, Taylor Malter, Mike Sazino, and the player I didn't even see that, but here's Danny Valencia hitting a ground ball down the line, just beat Pablo Sandoval for a single, RBI single. Jared Dyson is going to score. Still at the same inning, it's Ben Gamel hitting a line drive to center fielder Chris Young, who replaced Jackie Bradley Jr. with a sore leg, I believe. And that's a 2-0 lead for the Seattle Mariners, and the rest will have to get one back for sure. But right here is Taylor Malta with a diving catch on the left field. It was a great catch, and you can see how disappointed was on Mookie Betts' face right there. It should be a single or even a double if Malta miscatch that ball. But it's Henry Ramirez hitting an RBI single to the middle, to the center fielder. But Andrew Benintendi is going to score from second, and we got one back 2-1. It's Robinson Cano hitting an RBI single to center, and the runners from third is going to score, now leaving man on first and second. And here's a 1-0 pitch to Andrew Benintendi with man on second base, hitting the ball down the line to the wall, and Sandy Leon is going to score pretty easily, and that's a head first slide double for Andrew Benintendi. His bats is just fantastic so far, and here's a 2-2 pitch to Pablo Sandoval. I have no idea what happened to Danny Valencia. It turns out it's going to be an error for me for sure. He should have got that one. A 1 run is going to score from third, but it turns out it was counted as a hit, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Here's Sandy Leon hitting an RBI sac fly to center field. I thought it was going to be a single, but it turns out Jared Dyson at 97 speed right there, so he could get there pretty easily. But we're taking 43 lead to the 9th inning, and Robinson Cano watches that one for a strike, and that's the 14th saves for the Boston Red Sox, and that's a sweep again. And we are, I believe, we are in a 6 or 8 games winning streak so far. So it was a fantastic game, of course, a fantastic series. And Trevor Cahill got his first win as a Red Sox player. But other than that, Andrew Benintendi go 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and RBI. And of course, he has been a very good piece, a player in this team, and hopefully he will improve a lot later in this series. And that's the end of the episode, guys. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.